Welcome, everyone. This is our LRNT523 debate topic. My name is Lauren Chum.
And my name is Joan Oladunjoye.
Oops.
Our question, blended learning, a way forward to personalized, flexible, and inclusive education. Introduction. Hello, everyone. I am excited to explain why blended learning is the future of education for K-12 students, particularly for Year 7 learners. This approach combines classroom teaching and online tools, offering the best of both worlds. Blended learning helps create a more personalized, flexible, and inclusive educational experience. While I will focus on blended learning, it's worth mentioning that personalized learning networks, or PLNS in short, helps teachers to adapt and improve their teaching methods, including how they implement blended learning. Though not the same concept, PLNS plays a supportive role in making blended learning more effective for students. As educational technology evolves, blended learning enables teachers to tailor their methods to the needs of students, making education more personalized, flexible, and inclusive. Wheeler 2020 and Denon and Park 2021.
A few key definitions to keep in mind during our presentation. Blended learning. Blended learning systems combine face-to-face instruction with computer-mediated instruction. Personalized learning. The pace of learning and the instructional approach are based off of the needs of each learner, taking into account the learning objectives, learner needs, learning interests, and possible ways of showcasing their learning. Flexible learning. Flexible learning provides flexibility to satisfy diverse student needs. And inclusive education. Education for all, regardless of ability.
For introduction, key arguments: personalization, flexibility, and inclusivity. Personalization blended learning personalizes education by allowing students to learn at their own pace. Denon and Park 2021 explains that PLNS help teachers and students vary needs, just as blended learning tailors lessons to individual learning styles. Wheeler 2020 also highlights how digital resources enable personalized learning, giving students the flexibility to progress based on their own strengths and needs. Blended learning also offers flexibility by allowing students to access lessons and materials online anytime, anywhere. This is particularly useful when students miss class or need more time to catch up. Wheeler 2020 explains that online tools have long supported flexible learning, paving the way for today's blended learning models. Blended learning also ensures inclusivity by offering varied levels of support, whether students need additional help or more advanced challenges. Technology in blended learning removes barriers to access, allowing all students to participate meaningfully. Denon and Park 2021 add that online networks can further enhance access and support for diverse learners, enhancing inclusivity.
Con introduction. Key arguments: cost, training and experience, and consistency in teaching and learning. Blended learning can help support students, but there are limitations to its effectiveness, one of which is the cost of the tech and equipment. Schools can only provide so much based off of funding. Access to technology at home can be inconsistent, and it all depends on the items that someone is using, what phones, tablets, or computers, as well as the access to sites, apps, and programs. Training and experience. Educators need training and experience when tech is being used to ensure that they understand the limitations and the abilities of different technology. Consistency in teaching and learning. When learning and teaching between home and school, there is always the possibility of changes in the teaching style, how things are delivered, and also the content. If the teacher is not always the same, there is the possibility of things not going as smoothly.
For Roberta, Some might say technology costs too much, or that personalizing learning is difficult in large classrooms. But investing in tech offers long-term benefits. With blended learning, teachers can use apps that adjust in real time to our progress. This means they can spend more time helping those who need it, most while the rest of us work at our own pace. Even in a big classroom, blended learning makes it easier for teachers to support everyone.
Con rebuttal. Yes, blended learning can help support students when and if done correctly with support and investment from families, teachers, administrators, school boards, and education ministries. Without this support, it is impossible. There needs to be a dedicated investment in time provided for teachers to receive training and experience with different forms of educational technology that they are using to support their students. If a teacher doesn't fully understand a website, program, or app, it will be hard for them to support students properly. There also needs to be standardization in tech between schools and even districts. With so many districts being able to access different types of technology, it's really difficult for a developer to create something that can be equally used and accessed in every single school all around the world.
For conclusion, in conclusion, blended learning offers a personalized, flexible, and inclusive education model. With proper support and investment, it prepares students for the future, making it the best way forward for modern education.
Conclusion. Blended learning does offer opportunities to support student learning in ways that traditional face-to-face learning can't. But without some form of standardization in educational technology and the investment to train teachers, it can't be done properly or in a way that fully supports our students. Debrief and conversation. So this is the end of our formal debate. Joan, do you have any extra things that you would like to add, or any ideas that have kind of sparked from our conversation?
No, I do not, except to say that I am a pro definitely for blended learning. Thank you for listening and goodbye.
Awesome. I also am, even though my opinion was I am also a pro for blended learning. I see the benefits of it. I always have. But I do also believe that there needs to be some sort of parameter or standardization
Yeah.
around what is developed. But I enjoyed kind of picking the other side for once. Thank you so much, Joan. And
Thank
thank
you
you
so much.
and thank you so much to everyone for listening to our debate. We would love to receive any additional questions or feedback or input that you have on our topic.
Yeah.
And on the very last slide are the references that we used. So thank you very much, everyone. I'm Lauren Chum. Thank you very much.
I'm Joan. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.